I was going to get our passports, so I prompted for our birth certificate, and I said I never had a copy of our marriage certificate. So I was like, hey, let me just order that while I'm ordering everything else. I received the certificates back, and then a separate envelope, I received the inquiry about the marriage certificate. It said there was nothing on record.
And you, sir, say that there was some difficulty in the marriage while you thought you were legally married. And when you found out that you weren't legally married, you decided to leave. Is that correct? And your defense is that the phone that was purchased by the plaintiff was a gift by her made during this period of time that you believed you were husband and wife.
Yes, Your Honor.
In your complaint, you say, Ms. Clark, that at the beginning of 2023, we found out that our marriage certificate was never filed with the court system, which meant that we were not legally married. Now, I don't know if that's correct.
I don't either, actually. It's funny
I know
you
in
say
New
that.
York that the officiant, the person who performed the wedding, has a responsibility to file the marriage certificate with the county in which the marriage was performed within about 2 weeks. However, here in California, the filing may be considered simply a technicality. It doesn't void the original promises that you made under the license to get married. So you may very well
still be married.
I hate to be the one to announce this to you
I already
in this
knew that,
fashion, but you
actually.
may be married. But here's the issue. How does that impact the transaction that occurred here? Because you stopped paying your phone bill when you left, and you left in March.
No. What happened, I was paying my phone bill. I was ready to pay my phone bill. I didn't deliberately stop paying my phone bill. But when she turned my phone off, that's when I said, okay, I'm not gonna pay it. I'll get my own phone.
Did you turn the phone off?
For 20 minutes, yes.
Is it on now?
Oh, it was on that day. It was on 20 minutes later.
It was on 20 minutes later after I called.
So the
from
mere
a friend's
fact
phone.
that she had the power to turn it on and off conveyed to you that, I better get my own phone.
Right.
I've always had the power to turn the phone on and off.
Yes.
It wasn't the first.
Because it was under your
Because it's in my
account.
name, right. And the only reason I turned it off is because he was not
Is
responding.
there anything you want to add in terms of the factual underpinnings of all of this?
Actually, I do. It's funny you should state about the marriage because as I've been inquiring about whether or not I should file for divorce or not, I've been given 2 different answers about whether we are still legally married or not. And so it's been a really confusing
Well, it's also,
time.
it's also my understanding that in California, there's no such thing as what we call common law marriage.
Right.
Where 2 people live together
That's correct.
as if you were husband and wife, and then all of the rights and duties of an actual husband and wife come into play. Judge Tawalda.
So I have a question. What was going on with the marriage prior to finding out that you may or may not have been married? Because I would think that there'd be... Why are you laughing?
I apologize.
No, that's fine. I just want to know why you're laughing. I want to laugh, too.
It's not a laughing matter, but...
Because you left the marriage once you
But the thing
found out
Actually,
that you may not
be
true. That's not true?
That's not true.
Okay, well,
No,
tell me.
it's not true.
Tell me.
We found out we weren't married in November. He didn't leave till March because I found out he was being unfaithful. So that is what prompted both of us.
Unfaithful throughout the marriage?
Well, he's been unfaithful through periods of the marriage, but that particular...
When he found out that there was a possibility you 2 were not married,
Correct.
He thought that that was a pass?
He thought that was a pass for him to do whatever he wanted to do without notifying me. So I promptly notified him that we needed to go ahead and separate.
And you said you found out he was unfaithful how?
Walked in. Actually, he was on the phone with someone in our home.
The phone you gave him, I'm sorry.
Oh, on the phone I gave him, yes.
Sorry.
So you walked in on a conversation?
Correct.
On the phone?
Correct.
That you pay for?
Correct.
Sir? Is that why you're laughing?
Yes.
There's nothing funny about what she just said.
But it's nothing funny, but to my understanding, I'm the type of person that if I'm not in a relationship with you, if I'm not married to you, I'm free. I'm free to do anything I want, because we're single.
Wait. So before y'all got married or decided to, you were dating, correct?
Yes.
Correct.
How long were you dating for?
About 2 years.
Were you faithful in those 2 years?
No.
No?
No.
Did you know that?
No.
So, I'm sorry, sir, if you have a girlfriend, you still believe that that is a pass for you to go and explore other...
No, that's not...
Because that's what I heard.
No.
He
I
has
think
a
that's
loose
what we all heard.
relationship with the truth because he just feels like he can do whatever he wants at any particular time.